single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape. Introduction. Welcome to the By JustTD YouTube channel, where we delve into the world of home decoration inspirations. Today, we're exploring a fascinating concept in design, the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape. This approach celebrates the beauty of imperfection and the natural world, encouraging us to embrace simplicity and authenticity in our living spaces. Wabi-Sabi, rooted in Japanese aesthetics, invites us to find beauty in the transient and the flawed, creating an environment that feels both serene and grounded. In this video, we will explore how a single-story house can be designed to reflect these principles, harmonizing the interiors with the surrounding landscape. As we journey through various design ideas and inspirations, I encourage you to think about how these concepts can transform your own. Understanding Wabi-Sabi aesthetics. The concept of Wabi-Sabi is deeply rooted in Japanese culture and philosophy, emphasizing the beauty found in imperfection, transience, and the natural world. In the context of our single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape, this aesthetic invites us to appreciate the unique character of materials and the organic forms that surround us. By understanding Wabi-Sabi, we can create spaces that are not only visually appealing but also resonate with a deeper sense of meaning and connection to nature. This philosophy encourages us to move away from the pursuit of perfection and instead embrace the authenticity of our surroundings. As we delve deeper into this topic, we will explore how these principles can be seamlessly integrated into a single-story home. Incorporating Wabi-Sabi into a single-story house design begins with the selection of materials. Natural materials such as wood, stone, and clay play a crucial role in this aesthetic, as they age beautifully and tell a story of their own. For instance, reclaimed wood beams can add warmth and character to the interior, while weathered stone pathways can enhance the landscape. The single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape encourages us to choose materials that exhibit their natural imperfections, such as knots in wood or variations in color in stone. These elements create a sense of history and depth, making the home feel more inviting and connected to its environment. By prioritizing sustainability and authenticity in our material choices, we align ourselves with the core principles of Wabi-Sabi. The layout and design of a single-story home also play a vital role in embracing Wabi-Sabi aesthetics. Open, flowing spaces that foster a connection between the interior and exterior can enhance the overall experience of the home. Large windows that invite natural light and offer views of the landscape blur the boundaries between indoors and outdoors. This connection is essential in a single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape, as it allows the beauty of nature to become an integral part of daily life. Additionally, incorporating elements such as indoor plants or natural water features can further enhance this connection, creating a serene and calming atmosphere. Thoughtful spatial planning and an emphasis on natural light can transform a simple single-story home into a tranquil retreat that embodies Wabi-Sabi principles. Color palettes in Wabi-Sabi design lean towards earthy tones and muted shades that reflect the natural world. In a single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape, these colors can be used to create a harmonious and soothing environment. Soft beiges, warm browns, and gentle greens can evoke a sense of calm and stability, allowing the beauty of the materials and the surrounding landscape to shine. Accent pieces in deeper hues can add depth and interest without overwhelming the senses. The use of natural pigments in paint and textiles can further enhance this aesthetic, providing a tactile quality that resonates with the Wabi-Sabi philosophy. By carefully selecting colors that reflect the natural environment, we create spaces that feel grounded and connected to the earth. Finally, the landscape surrounding a single-story home should reflect the same Wabi-Sabi principles as the interiors. A thoughtfully designed garden can incorporate native plants, natural stone pathways, and water features that evoke tranquility and harmony. In a single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape, the landscape should feel like an extension of the home, with elements that invite exploration and contemplation. Embracing the natural contours of the land and allowing for a more organic layout can create a sense of flow and balance. By prioritizing biodiversity and sustainability in landscaping choices, we not only honor the Wabi-Sabi philosophy but also contribute to the health of the local ecosystem. The result is a cohesive design that celebrates both the beauty of the home and its natural surroundings, creating a practical applications of Wabi-Sabi in home design. When it comes to implementing the Wabi-Sabi philosophy in a single-story house design, understanding the practical applications is essential. The single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape allows us to create spaces that celebrate simplicity and authenticity. One of the first steps in this process is to focus on the layout. Open floor plans that encourage flow and connectivity between rooms can foster a sense of harmony. By minimizing barriers and creating fluid transitions, the design promotes a feeling of spaciousness and tranquility. This layout allows for the natural light to permeate the home, illuminating the imperfections of materials and enhancing the overall ambience. In this way, the spatial arrangement becomes a canvas for showcasing the Incorporating natural elements into the design is another fundamental aspect of the Wabi-Sabi philosophy. The single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape invites the outdoors in through the use of large windows and sliding doors that open to gardens or patios. This connection to nature reinforces the idea that the home is a part of its environment. Additionally, materials such as bamboo, reclaimed wood, and stone can be used throughout the interiors to create an organic feel. These materials not only age beautifully but also tell a story, reflecting the passage of time and the beauty of imperfection. By selecting furnishings and decor that resonate with the natural world, we can create a cohesive aesthetic that embodies the Wabi-Sabi spirit. Color plays a significant role in establishing the mood and atmosphere of a home designed with Wabi-Sabi principles. In a single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape, a palette of earthy tones and soft hues can evoke a sense of calm and serenity. Shades of beige, muted greens, and soft browns can create a harmonious backdrop that complements the natural materials used in the design. Accent colors can be introduced through textiles, artwork, or decorative items, but they should remain understated to maintain the overall tranquility of the space. This careful consideration of color not only enhances the visual appeal but also supports the Wabi-Sabi philosophy by promoting a sense of balance and peace within the home. The incorporation of artisanal and handmade elements is another way to embrace the Wabi-Sabi approach in a single-story home. The single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape encourages the use of unique, handcrafted pieces that reflect individuality and authenticity. Whether it's a ceramic vase, a woven rug, or custom furniture, these items add character and depth to the space. Their imperfections and uniqueness become focal points, telling a story that mass-produced items simply cannot convey. This emphasis on craftsmanship not only supports local artisans but also fosters a deeper connection to the items within the home, making them cherished components of the overall design. Finally, the landscape surrounding a single-story house should be thoughtfully designed to reflect the Wabi-Sabi philosophy. The single-story house design, emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape, extends beyond the walls of the home, creating an outdoor sanctuary that complements the interior. Native plants, natural stone pathways, and water features can be integrated into the landscape design, fostering a sense of tranquility and harmony. Allowing the garden to grow naturally, with an emphasis on biodiversity, can create a space that feels alive and ever-changing. This connection to nature reinforces the Wabi-Sabi principles of transience and imperfection, creating a holistic living environment that celebrates both the beauty of the home and the surrounding landscape. By embracing these practical applications, we can create a single-story house that not enhancing serenity through minimalism and functionality. In a world often filled with clutter and distractions, the single-story house design, emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape, offers a refreshing perspective on living spaces. Minimalism is a core principle of Wabi-Sabi, where less truly becomes more. By focusing on essential elements and eliminating unnecessary items, the home can evoke a sense of calm and clarity. This approach encourages thoughtful selection of furnishings and decor, prioritizing quality over quantity. Each piece should serve a purpose or bring joy, creating an environment that feels both functional and serene. This intentionality in design not only enhances the aesthetic appeal but also promotes mental well-being, making the living space a true sanctuary. The integration of multifunctional spaces is another vital aspect of the single-story house design, emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape. In a single-story layout, rooms can be designed to serve multiple purposes, allowing for flexibility and adaptability in daily life. For instance, a living area can also function as a workspace or a quiet reading nook. This versatility aligns with the Wabi-Sabi philosophy by embracing the idea of impermanence and change. As lifestyles evolve, so too can the spaces within the home. By creating areas that can easily transition from one function to another, the design fosters a sense of fluidity, enhancing the overall experience of living in the home. Natural light plays a crucial role in enhancing the serenity of a single-story house design, emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape. Large windows and open spaces allow sunlight to flood the interiors, creating a warm and inviting atmosphere. This connection to natural light not only brightens the home but also highlights the textures and imperfections of natural materials, reinforcing the Wabi-Sabi aesthetic. Additionally, the changing quality of light throughout the day can transform the ambience of the space, creating different moods and experiences. By thoughtfully positioning windows and utilizing skylights, the design encourages a deep connection with the outside world, making nature an integral part of daily life. The concept of balance is essential in the single-story house design, emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape. This balance can be achieved through the careful selection of colors, materials, and textures. A harmonious blend of soft, muted tones can create a soothing environment, while contrasting textures, such as smooth ceramics against rough wood, can add depth and interest. The interplay of these elements fosters a sense of equilibrium that resonates with the Wabi-Sabi philosophy. By focusing on balance, the design not only enhances the aesthetic appeal but also nurtures a sense of peace and tranquility within the home. Finally, the outdoor spaces surrounding a single-story house are integral to the overall design, enhancing the connection between the indoors and outdoors. The single-story house design, emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape, encourages the creation of serene gardens or outdoor retreats that reflect the beauty of nature. Incorporating native plants, natural stone pathways, and water features can create a harmonious landscape that complements the home's design. These outdoor areas serve as extensions of the living space, providing opportunities for relaxation, reflection, and connection with nature. By embracing the Wabi-Sabi principles in both the interior and exterior design, the home becomes a holistic sanctuary that celebrates the beauty of imperfection and the tranquility of simplicity. Creating a sustainable and eco-friendly environment. In the context of the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape, sustainability plays a pivotal role in creating a harmonious living space that respects nature. A sustainable home is designed with materials and practices that minimize environmental impact while enhancing the aesthetic appeal of the space. This approach aligns perfectly with the Wabi-Sabi philosophy, which values natural materials and the beauty of imperfection. By incorporating reclaimed wood, bamboo, and other eco-friendly materials, the design not only promotes sustainability but also adds character and warmth to the interiors. Each element tells a story, reflecting the natural world and the passage of time, which is central to the Wabi-Sabi ethos. Moreover, energy efficiency is a fundamental aspect of the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape. The design can integrate passive solar techniques, such as strategically placed windows and thermal mass materials, to optimize natural heating and cooling. This reduces reliance on artificial heating and cooling systems, resulting in lower energy consumption and a smaller carbon footprint. Additionally, the use of energy-efficient appliances and fixtures contributes to a sustainable lifestyle. Emphasizing energy efficiency not only benefits the environment but also creates a more comfortable living space that aligns with the tranquil and serene atmosphere promoted by the Wabi-Sabi approach. Water conservation is another critical consideration in the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape. Implementing rainwater harvesting systems, permeable paving, and drought-resistant landscaping can significantly reduce water usage. Native plants require less maintenance and adapt better to local climates, promoting biodiversity and reducing the need for chemical fertilizers or pesticides. These sustainable practices not only enhance the beauty of the landscape but also reflect a commitment to environmental stewardship. By creating an eco-friendly landscape, the design fosters a deeper connection with nature, inviting residents to appreciate the beauty of their surroundings while nurturing the environment. The integration of indoor and outdoor spaces is essential in the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape. This seamless transition between the interior and exterior promotes a sense of wholeness and continuity. By designing outdoor areas that complement the indoor spaces, such as patios, decks, or gardens, the home becomes a cohesive unit that encourages relaxation and reflection. Natural materials and textures can be echoed in both settings, enhancing the overall aesthetic and reinforcing the Wabi-Sabi philosophy. This connection to the outdoors not only enriches the living experience but also fosters a greater appreciation for the natural world, encouraging mindfulness and tranquility. Lastly, the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape can incorporate elements of biophilic design, which emphasizes the connection between humans and nature. This can be achieved through the use of natural light, ventilation, and organic materials, creating a space that feels alive and vibrant. Integrating plants and greenery into the interior design can improve air quality and promote well-being. By embracing biophilic design principles, the home becomes a sanctuary that nurtures both the body and the spirit. This holistic approach to design not only enhances the aesthetic appeal of the home but also aligns with the core tenets of Wabi-Sabi, celebrating the beauty of nature and the impermanence of life. Embracing the philosophy of imperfection. The single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape invites us to embrace the beauty of imperfection. This philosophy encourages homeowners to appreciate the unique characteristics of materials and design elements, celebrating the natural aging process. In a world where perfection is often idealized, Wabi-Sabi offers a refreshing perspective that values authenticity and individuality. By incorporating elements that showcase their history, such as reclaimed wood, handmade ceramics, or artisanal textiles, the design tells a story that resonates with those who inhabit the space. Each scratch, dent, or irregularity becomes a testament to the passage of time, creating a warm and inviting atmosphere that feels lived in and cherished. In the context of the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape, the use of natural materials is paramount. Materials like stone, clay, and wood not only connect the home to its surroundings but also embody the essence of Wabi-Sabi. These materials age gracefully, developing a patina that enhances their beauty over time. For instance, a wooden beam may develop a rich, silvery hue as it weathers, while a clay pot may crack slightly, adding character to its form. This acceptance of natural wear and tear fosters a sense of tranquility, reminding us that beauty is not always found in perfection. Instead, it lies in the stories and experiences that each element represents, creating a deeper connection to the home and its environment. The single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape also encourages mindfulness in design choices. By selecting furnishings and decor that reflect personal values and aesthetics, homeowners can create spaces that resonate with their identities. This might involve sourcing handmade items from local artisans or choosing furnishings that have a history, such as vintage pieces that carry their own narratives. Mindfulness in design extends to the arrangement of spaces as well, creating areas that promote relaxation and reflection aligns with the Wabi-Sabi philosophy. By curating a home that prioritizes comfort and authenticity, individuals can cultivate an environment that nurtures well-being and encourages a slower pace of life. In addition to materials and mindfulness, the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape highlights the importance of simplicity. A minimalist aesthetic allows the beauty of imperfections to shine through without distraction. This can be achieved by reducing clutter and focusing on a few key pieces that hold significance. A simple, uncluttered space promotes clarity and calmness, inviting occupants to appreciate the subtle details of their surroundings. When spaces are intentionally designed with simplicity in mind, they become sanctuaries that foster peace and reflection. The Wabi-Sabi approach teaches us that less can indeed be more, as it encourages a deeper appreciation for the beauty that exists in simplicity. Finally, the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape serves as a reminder of the transient nature of life. Wabi-Sabi embraces the idea that nothing is permanent, and this concept can be reflected in the design of a home. Seasonal changes in landscape, the natural aging of materials, and the evolving needs of those who inhabit the space all contribute to a dynamic living environment. By designing spaces that adapt to these changes, homeowners can cultivate a sense of harmony with the world around them. This adaptability not only enhances the aesthetic appeal of the home but also reinforces the understanding that beauty exists in the fleeting moments of life. Ultimately, the Wabi-Sabi philosophy encourages us to cherish the present and find joy in the imperfect journey of existence. Integrating nature and the built environment. The single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape profoundly intertwines the concepts of nature and architecture. This integration is essential for creating spaces that feel harmonious and grounded. By designing homes that reflect the natural environment, we foster a sense of belonging and peace. The Wabi-Sabi philosophy encourages the use of organic materials and forms, allowing the house to blend seamlessly with its surroundings. This approach not only enhances aesthetic appeal but also promotes sustainability by utilizing resources that are locally sourced and environmentally friendly. The result is a dwelling that resonates with the landscape, creating a cohesive relationship between the interior and exterior spaces. Incorporating natural elements into the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape can take many forms. Large windows and sliding glass doors can invite the outside in, framing views of gardens, trees, or water features. The choice of materials is equally significant. Using stone, wood, and clay fosters a tactile connection to nature. These materials often age beautifully, developing character over time, which aligns perfectly with the Wabi-Sabi appreciation for imperfection. Landscaping can also play a crucial role in this integration. Native plants that require minimal maintenance can create a serene outdoor environment that complements the home's aesthetic while supporting local ecosystems. This thoughtful design fosters a sense of tranquility and encourages occupants to engage with their The single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape also embraces the concept of outdoor living. Creating spaces that extend beyond the walls of the home allows for a fluid transition between indoor and outdoor environments. Patios, decks, or terraces can serve as extensions of the living space, providing areas for relaxation and contemplation. These outdoor spaces can be adorned with simple furnishings made from natural materials, encouraging occupants to spend time outside and appreciate the beauty of their surroundings. By integrating nature into daily life, the design promotes well-being and a deeper connection to the environment, which is a core tenet of the Wabi-Sabi philosophy. Moreover, the integration of nature within the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape encourages mindfulness and reflection. Spaces that are designed with natural elements in mind can evoke a sense of calm, allowing individuals to pause and appreciate the moment. Incorporating features like indoor gardens, water elements, or natural light can enhance this experience. The sound of flowing water, the sight of greenery, and the warmth of sunlight can create a sanctuary that nurtures the spirit. This mindful approach to design fosters an environment where occupants can engage in self-reflection and personal growth, aligning with the Wabi-Sabi appreciation for the present moment. Finally, the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape emphasizes the importance of sustainability and stewardship of the environment. By choosing eco-friendly materials, energy-efficient systems, and sustainable landscaping practices, homeowners can reduce their ecological footprint while enjoying the beauty of their surroundings. This commitment to sustainability not only enhances the aesthetic and functional aspects of the home but also aligns with the Wabi-Sabi philosophy of living in harmony with nature. Ultimately, this integration of the built environment with the natural world fosters a deeper appreciation for both the home and the landscape, creating a holistic living experience that nurtures both the mind and spirit. The emotional connection to space. The single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape is not just about aesthetics, it's also about creating an emotional connection to the living space. This connection is vital for fostering a sense of belonging and comfort within the home. The Wabi-Sabi philosophy teaches us to appreciate the beauty in imperfection and the transient nature of life. By embracing these principles, homeowners can cultivate an environment that resonates with their personal stories and experiences. This emotional bond transforms a mere structure into a sanctuary that nurtures the spirit and reflects the essence of those who inhabit it. Incorporating elements that evoke memories and emotions is essential in the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape. For instance, using reclaimed materials from a loved one's home or incorporating heirloom furniture can instill a sense of history and continuity. Each piece tells a story, contributing to the overall narrative of the space. This connection to the past can be deeply comforting, providing a sense of stability in an ever-changing world. Moreover, the design can include areas that encourage reflection and mindfulness, such as quiet nooks or meditation spaces. These intentional design choices create an atmosphere that invites occupants to pause, reflect, and engage with their surroundings on a deeper level. The emotional connection fostered by the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape can be further enhanced through the use of color and texture. Natural materials, such as wood, stone, and clay, not only provide tactile experiences but also evoke feelings of warmth and serenity. Earthy tones and muted palettes resonate with the Wabi-Sabi philosophy, creating a calming environment that promotes relaxation and introspection. The interplay of light and shadow in these spaces can also influence mood, making it essential to consider how natural light interacts with various materials throughout the day. This thoughtful approach to color and texture can significantly enhance the emotional ambience of the home. Additionally, the layout of the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape plays a crucial role in shaping emotional experiences. Open floor plans can foster a sense of community and togetherness, while designated quiet areas can provide solitude and introspection. The flow between indoor and outdoor spaces is also vital. Seamless transitions can encourage occupants to engage with nature, which has been shown to reduce stress and improve overall well-being. Incorporating elements like courtyards or gardens can create a tranquil retreat that nurtures the soul and enhances the emotional connection to the home. Ultimately, the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape is about more than just physical space. It's about crafting an environment that resonates emotionally. By embracing imperfection, incorporating meaningful elements, and designing with intention, homeowners can create a sanctuary that reflects their values and experiences. This emotional connection transforms the house into a home, fostering a sense of peace, belonging, and fulfillment. In a world that often prioritizes the superficial, this approach reminds us of the profound impact that our surroundings can have on our emotional well-being and quality of life. Sustainability and eco-friendliness in design. The single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape inherently promotes sustainability through its focus on natural materials and harmonious living with the environment. This design philosophy encourages the use of local, reclaimed, or recycled materials, which not only reduces the carbon footprint but also adds character and history to the home. For instance, utilizing reclaimed wood or salvaged bricks not only minimizes waste but also imbues the space with a unique story. These materials, often rich in texture and color, align perfectly with the Wabi-Sabi ethos of celebrating imperfection and the passage of time. By choosing sustainable materials, homeowners can create a living environment that is not only beautiful but also environmentally responsible. In addition to material choices, the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape encourages thoughtful planning that considers energy efficiency. This includes maximizing natural light through strategically placed windows and skylights, which reduces reliance on artificial lighting. Passive solar design principles can also be integrated, allowing the home to harness sunlight for heating and cooling. This approach not only lowers energy costs but also creates a more comfortable living environment. The design can incorporate overhangs and shading devices to minimize heat gain during the summer while allowing sunlight to warm the space in winter. Such considerations ensure that the home remains comfortable year-round while maintaining a minimal environmental impact. Water conservation is another vital aspect of the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape. Incorporating rainwater harvesting systems and drought-resistant landscaping can significantly reduce water usage. Native plants and xeriscaping techniques create beautiful outdoor spaces that require minimal maintenance and irrigation. These practices not only enhance the aesthetic appeal of the landscape but also promote biodiversity by providing habitats for local wildlife. A thoughtfully designed garden can become a serene retreat, reflecting the Wabi-Sabi philosophy of finding beauty in simplicity and the natural world. The integration of these sustainable practices fosters a deep connection between the home and its surrounding ecosystem. The single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape also encourages the use of eco-friendly technologies. This can include energy-efficient appliances, smart home systems for monitoring energy usage, and solar panels to harness renewable energy. These technologies not only reduce the home's environmental impact but also promote a lifestyle that values sustainability. By incorporating such advancements, homeowners can enjoy modern conveniences while staying true to the principles of Wabi-Sabi. This fusion of tradition and innovation creates a living space that is both functional and reflective of a commitment to the planet. Ultimately, the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape serves as a model for sustainable living that resonates with contemporary values. By prioritizing eco-friendliness, homeowners can create spaces that are not only aesthetically pleasing but also aligned with a deeper responsibility to the environment. This design philosophy invites individuals to embrace a lifestyle that honors nature, values simplicity, and appreciates the beauty of imperfection. In a world increasingly aware of environmental challenges, such designs offer a hopeful path forward, demonstrating that sustainable living can be both beautiful and meaningful. The emotional and psychological benefits of Wabi-Sabi design. The single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape not only creates a visually appealing space but also fosters emotional well-being. This design philosophy encourages individuals to embrace imperfection, which can lead to a more relaxed and stress-free environment. In a world that often prioritizes perfection and uniformity, the Wabi-Sabi approach reminds us that beauty exists in the flaws and irregularities of life. By incorporating elements that reflect this philosophy, such as asymmetrical furniture, handmade decor, and natural materials, the home becomes a sanctuary where one can find peace and comfort. This emotional connection to the space enhances daily living, making it a place of refuge and inspiration. In addition to creating a calming atmosphere, the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape promotes mindfulness and presence. The use of natural materials and organic shapes encourages occupants to engage with their surroundings on a deeper level. For instance, a wooden table with visible grain and knots invites appreciation for the craftsmanship and the story behind each piece. This focus on the present moment can help to reduce anxiety and foster a sense of gratitude for the simple pleasures in life. By cultivating a mindful approach to living, individuals can enhance their overall mental health and well-being, making the home a true reflection of their values and lifestyle. The integration of nature within the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape further contributes to emotional wellness. Biophilic design elements, such as indoor plants, natural light, and outdoor views, create a connection with the natural world that is essential for psychological health. Studies have shown that spending time in nature can reduce stress, improve mood, and enhance cognitive function. By incorporating landscaped gardens, water features, and natural vistas into the design, homeowners can create a harmonious relationship between indoor and outdoor spaces. This connection not only enriches the aesthetic appeal of the home but also nurtures a sense of tranquility and balance. Moreover, the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape encourages a lifestyle that values simplicity and intentionality. In a fast-paced world filled with distractions and clutter, this design philosophy advocates for a more minimalist approach to living. By prioritizing quality over quantity, individuals can create spaces that are functional and meaningful. This shift in mindset can lead to a more fulfilling life, where possessions are cherished and experiences are prioritized. The emotional benefits of a simplified lifestyle extend beyond the physical space, promoting clarity and focus in daily activities and interactions. Ultimately, the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of emotional and psychological well-being in our living environments. By embracing imperfection, fostering mindfulness, connecting with nature, and simplifying life, this design philosophy creates spaces that nourish the soul. As individuals engage with their homes on a deeper level, they can cultivate a sense of belonging and fulfillment that transcends the physical structure. In this way, Wabi-Sabi design not only enhances the beauty of a home but also enriches the lives of those who inhabit it. Practical tips for implementing Wabi-Sabi in your home. Implementing the principles of the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape can seem daunting, but it is entirely achievable with a few practical tips. The first step is to embrace the concept of imperfection. Look for items that have a story or history, such as vintage furniture or handmade crafts. These pieces often carry unique characteristics that add depth and personality to a space. When selecting decor, prioritize items that showcase natural materials like wood, stone, and clay, as they inherently embody the Wabi-Sabi philosophy. By choosing pieces that may not be flawless but are rich in character, you create an environment that feels authentic and inviting. Another important aspect of the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape is the use of color and texture. Earthy tones such as browns, greens, and soft grays can create a serene atmosphere that promotes relaxation and mindfulness. When painting or decorating, consider using muted colors that reflect the natural world. Additionally, layering different textures can enhance the sensory experience of the space. For instance, combining rough textiles with smooth ceramics or incorporating plants can create a tactile richness that draws the eye and invites touch. This thoughtful approach to color and texture not only beautifies the home but also aligns with the Wabi-Sabi ethos of appreciating the beauty found in nature. Incorporating natural elements into the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape is essential for creating a harmonious environment. This can be achieved by bringing the outdoors in through the use of plants, natural light, and organic shapes. Consider using large windows or sliding doors to blur the lines between indoor and outdoor spaces, allowing for a seamless transition. Additionally, incorporating indoor plants can enhance air quality and provide a sense of tranquility. Choose plants that are easy to care for and fit the aesthetic of your home. The presence of greenery not only adds life to the space but also reinforces the connection to nature that is central to Wabi-Sabi design. Another practical tip for embracing the Wabi-Sabi philosophy in your home is to focus on decluttering and simplifying. The single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape thrives in spaces that are free from excessive ornamentation. Evaluate your belongings and keep only those that serve a purpose or bring you joy. This minimalist approach allows for a more open and airy environment, promoting a sense of calm. Consider using multifunctional furniture that maximizes space while minimizing clutter. By creating a serene backdrop, the unique imperfections and beauty of your decor can shine through, making the space feel cohesive and thoughtfully curated. Finally, fostering a sense of mindfulness and appreciation for the moment is key when implementing the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape. Create spaces that encourage relaxation and reflection, such as a cozy reading nook or a meditation area. Use soft lighting, comfortable seating, and calming decor to cultivate an atmosphere of tranquility. Additionally, take time to appreciate the small details in your home, whether it's the texture of a handmade vase or the play of light across a surface. By engaging with your surroundings in a mindful way, you can fully embrace the Wabi-Sabi philosophy, allowing your home to become a sanctuary that nurtures both the spirit and the senses. The impact of Wabi-Sabi on mental well-being. The single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape is not just an aesthetic choice, it has profound implications for mental well-being. In a world increasingly dominated by fast-paced living and perfectionism, the Wabi-Sabi philosophy encourages a shift towards mindfulness and acceptance. By embracing imperfection, individuals can alleviate the pressures of striving for unattainable ideals. This design approach promotes a sense of tranquility, allowing for a more relaxed state of mind. Spaces that reflect Wabi-Sabi principles often evoke feelings of warmth and comfort, which can significantly enhance emotional health. The intentional choice of materials and decor can create a sanctuary that fosters peace and contentment, making it easier to unwind and recharge. Incorporating Wabi-Sabi elements into the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape also encourages a deeper connection with nature. Natural materials, such as wood, stone, and clay, are not only visually appealing but also contribute to a calming atmosphere. Studies have shown that spending time in natural environments can reduce stress and anxiety, promoting overall mental well-being. By designing spaces that harmonize with nature, individuals are more likely to experience a sense of grounding and balance. The use of organic shapes and earthy colors can further enhance this connection, inviting a sense of serenity into everyday life. This connection to nature is particularly vital in urban settings, where the hustle and bustle can lead to feelings of disconnection and overwhelm. Additionally, the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape fosters an appreciation for the present moment. The Wabi-Sabi philosophy emphasizes finding beauty in the ordinary and recognizing the transient nature of life. This perspective encourages individuals to slow down and appreciate their surroundings, cultivating mindfulness and gratitude. By focusing on the simple joys found in everyday life, such as the texture of a handmade vase or the play of light across a surface, individuals can develop a more profound sense of fulfillment. This practice of mindfulness can lead to reduced feelings of anxiety and depression, promoting a more positive outlook on life. Moreover, the simplicity inherent in the Wabi-Sabi approach can contribute to decluttering both physical and mental spaces. The single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape encourages individuals to let go of excess and focus on what truly matters. This minimalist mindset can reduce feelings of overwhelm and distraction, allowing for greater clarity and focus. By surrounding oneself with only meaningful items, individuals can create an environment that supports their mental health and well-being. This intentional curation of space aligns with the Wabi-Sabi ethos, leading to a home that feels both authentic and nurturing. Finally, the emotional resonance of the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape cannot be overstated. Each element within the space tells a story, whether it's a piece of furniture that has been passed down through generations or a handmade item that reflects personal creativity. This narrative quality can foster a sense of belonging and connection, both to oneself and to a broader community. By creating a home that celebrates the beauty of imperfection and the passage of time, individuals can cultivate a deeper appreciation for their surroundings and their own journey. In essence, Wabi-Sabi design not only transforms physical spaces but also enriches emotional landscapes, leading to a more balanced and fulfilling life. Practical steps to incorporate Wabi-Sabi in your home. Incorporating the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape into your home doesn't have to be an overwhelming task. It begins with a shift in mindset, where you embrace the beauty of imperfection and the transient nature of life. Start by assessing your current space and identifying areas that feel cluttered or overly polished. The essence of Wabi-Sabi lies in simplicity and authenticity, so consider removing items that do not resonate with you or that contribute to a sense of chaos. Instead, focus on incorporating pieces that tell a story or evoke a sense of nostalgia. This could be a vintage chair with a history or a handcrafted item that reflects personal creativity. By curating your space with intention, you create an environment that embodies the Wabi-Sabi. Next, explore the use of natural materials in your single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape. Wabi-Sabi celebrates the beauty of nature, so integrating elements such as wood, stone, and clay can enhance the authenticity of your home. Look for furniture and decor made from reclaimed or sustainably sourced materials. These choices not only contribute to a more environmentally friendly space but also add a layer of warmth and character. For example, a wooden dining table with visible grains and imperfections can serve as a focal point, inviting gatherings and conversations. Additionally, consider incorporating plants and natural light into your design. The presence of greenery can create a calming atmosphere while reinforcing the connection between indoors and outdoors, a key aspect of the Wabi-Sabi. Another practical step in the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape is to embrace a minimalist aesthetic. This doesn't mean stripping your home of personality, rather, it involves simplifying your surroundings to highlight what truly matters. Start by decluttering spaces, removing items that no longer serve a purpose or bring joy. Once you have a clearer canvas, focus on selecting a few meaningful decor pieces that reflect your tastes and values. A single, well-placed artwork or a thoughtfully arranged shelf can create a striking visual impact without overwhelming the senses. This minimalist approach encourages mindfulness and appreciation for the beauty that exists in simplicity, aligning perfectly with the Wabi-Sabi philosophy. In addition to decluttering and selecting natural materials, consider the role of light and shadow in your single-story house design, emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape. Natural light plays a significant role in creating an inviting atmosphere. Use sheer curtains to allow soft light to filter through, casting gentle shadows that change throughout the day. This dynamic quality can enhance the beauty of your space, as it reveals different aspects of your decor and architecture over time. Additionally, consider the placement of mirrors to reflect light and create a sense of openness. The interplay of light and shadow can evoke a feeling of tranquility, making your home a sanctuary that embraces the Wabi-Sabi philosophy. Finally, remember that the single-story house design, emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape, is not just about aesthetics, it's about creating a space that nurtures emotional well-being. Incorporate personal elements that resonate with your journey and values. This could include family heirlooms, artwork created by friends, or items collected during travels. Each piece should evoke a sense of connection and belonging, reinforcing the idea that your home is a reflection of your unique story. By surrounding yourself with meaningful items, you create a nurturing environment that fosters mindfulness and appreciation for life's imperfections. Embracing the Wabi-Sabi approach in your home not only enhances its beauty but also enriches your daily experience, leading to a more fulfilling life. Embracing sustainability in Wabi-Sabi design. Sustainability is an essential aspect of modern design, and it aligns beautifully with the single-story house design, emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape. This approach encourages us to appreciate and utilize materials that are not only visually appealing but also environmentally responsible. By choosing sustainable materials, we can create spaces that resonate with nature's beauty while minimizing our ecological footprint. Start by exploring options such as reclaimed wood, bamboo, or other renewable resources. These materials not only add character and warmth to your interiors but also embody the Wabi-Sabi philosophy of embracing imperfections and the passage of time. For instance, reclaimed wood beams can showcase the history of the material, making them a perfect fit for it. Another key element of sustainability in the single-story house design, emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape, is the incorporation of energy-efficient solutions. This can include using energy-efficient appliances, LED lighting, and proper insulation to reduce energy consumption. By integrating these elements, you not only create a more comfortable living environment but also contribute to a healthier planet. Consider installing large windows or skylights to maximize natural light, reducing the need for artificial lighting during the day. This connection to natural light enhances the Wabi-Sabi aesthetic, as it highlights the beauty of changing shadows and colors throughout the day. Furthermore, energy efficiency can be achieved through thoughtful landscape design, such as strategically placed trees that provide shade and help regulate indoor temperatures. Water conservation is another vital aspect of sustainable design that complements the single-story house design, emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape. Implementing rainwater harvesting systems or using drought-resistant plants in your landscaping can significantly reduce water usage. These practices not only contribute to a more sustainable home but also align with the Wabi-Sabi philosophy of living harmoniously with nature. By selecting native plants that thrive in your local climate, you can create a beautiful landscape that requires minimal maintenance and supports local ecosystems. This approach emphasizes the importance of balance and respect for nature, key tenets of Wabi-Sabi design. In addition to materials and energy efficiency, the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape can benefit from a focus on upcycling and repurposing existing items. Instead of discarding old furniture or decor, consider how these items can be transformed or reimagined. A worn-out table can be sanded down and refinished, while vintage pieces can be integrated into modern settings to create a unique blend of styles. This practice not only reduces waste but also allows you to tell a story through your decor, celebrating the beauty of impermanence and the history of each item. Embracing upcycling aligns perfectly with the Wabi-Sabi ethos, as it encourages creativity and resourcefulness. Finally, the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape invites a deeper connection to the natural world, encouraging mindfulness and appreciation for the environment. By incorporating elements that reflect sustainability, such as natural materials, energy-efficient solutions, and upcycled decor, you create a living space that fosters a sense of peace and harmony. This approach not only enhances the aesthetic appeal of your home but also nurtures a lifestyle that values simplicity, authenticity, and ecological responsibility. Ultimately, embracing sustainability within the Wabi-Sabi framework allows for a design that is not only beautiful but also meaningful, creating spaces that inspire and uplift while respecting the planet we inhabit. The role of color and texture in Wabi-Sabi design. Color and texture play pivotal roles in the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape. The essence of Wabi-Sabi lies in the appreciation of natural beauty, which can be beautifully expressed through a thoughtful palette of colors and a variety of textures. In Wabi-Sabi design, colors are often muted and earthy, reflecting the natural world. Shades of beige, soft greens, warm browns, and gentle grays can create a calming atmosphere that invites tranquility and introspection. These colors not only enhance the aesthetic appeal of the space but also foster a sense of connection to the environment. By incorporating these hues into the interiors, you can create a serene backdrop that highlights the beauty of natural materials and the imperfections that come with them. Texture is equally important in the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape. The tactile experience of a space can significantly influence its overall ambience. Mixing different textures, such as rough, smooth, soft, and hard, adds depth and interest to the design. For instance, pairing a polished wood table with a handwoven textile can evoke a sense of comfort and warmth. Natural materials like stone, clay, and linen can enhance the organic feel of the space, celebrating the beauty of the handmade and the unique characteristics of each element. This interplay of textures not only contributes to the visual appeal but also creates a multisensory experience that encourages mindfulness and appreciation for the surrounding environment. In the context of the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape, the use of color and texture can also reflect the changing seasons. By incorporating seasonal elements into the decor, you can create a dynamic living space that evolves throughout the year. For example, during autumn, rich oranges and browns can be introduced through textiles and decor, while spring might bring in soft pastels and fresh greenery. This seasonal adaptability aligns with the Wabi-Sabi philosophy, which embraces change and the transient nature of life. By allowing your home to reflect the seasons, you create a living environment that feels alive and responsive, enhancing the overall connection to nature. Furthermore, the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape encourages the use of color and texture to tell a story. Each piece in your home can carry a narrative, whether it's a handmade ceramic vase or a vintage rug with a history. By thoughtfully selecting items that resonate with you, you can create a space that reflects your personal journey and values. This storytelling aspect adds a layer of depth to the design, inviting visitors to engage with the space on a more meaningful level. It reinforces the idea that beauty is found not only in perfection but also in the stories and experiences that shape our lives. Lastly, the integration of color and texture in the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape fosters a sense of harmony and balance. By carefully considering how colors and textures interact, you can create a cohesive design that feels intentional and serene. This harmony is essential in Wabi-Sabi design, where the goal is to cultivate an environment that promotes peace, reflection, and connection to the natural world. By embracing the simplicity and authenticity of color and texture, you can transform your home into a sanctuary that celebrates the beauty of imperfection and the richness of life. Integrating nature into Wabi-Sabi design. Integrating nature into the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape is a fundamental aspect of creating a harmonious living environment. The Wabi-Sabi philosophy celebrates the beauty of imperfection and the transient nature of life, which can be beautifully reflected through the incorporation of natural elements. By bringing the outdoors inside, you can create a seamless connection between your living space and the natural world. This can be achieved through large windows that frame views of the surrounding landscape, allowing natural light to flood the interiors while providing a constant reminder of the beauty outside. This connection not only enhances the aesthetic appeal but also promotes a sense of tranquility and peace, essential for a Wabi-Sabi-inspired home. One effective way to integrate nature into the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape is through the use of indoor plants. Plants not only purify the air but also add life and vibrancy to a space. Choosing plants that are native to the local environment can further enhance the connection to nature. For example, incorporating succulents, ferns, or even small trees can create a lush atmosphere that complements the Wabi-Sabi aesthetic. Additionally, using natural materials for planters, such as clay or reclaimed wood, reinforces the theme of sustainability and organic beauty. The presence of greenery not only softens the interior but also encourages mindfulness, reminding inhabitants to appreciate the simple beauty of nature. The outdoor landscape itself plays a crucial role in the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape. Designing an outdoor space that reflects Wabi-Sabi principles can enhance the overall experience of the home. This can include creating a garden that features native plants, wildflowers, and even natural stone pathways. The goal is to cultivate an environment that feels organic and unforced, celebrating the natural growth patterns and imperfections found in nature. Incorporating elements such as a small pond or a rock garden can further enhance the tranquility of the space, providing a serene retreat for reflection and relaxation. This outdoor connection reinforces the idea that nature is not just an accessory but an integral part of the living experience. Another essential aspect of integrating nature into the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape is the use of natural light. Maximizing the flow of natural light throughout the home can significantly impact the overall ambience. Strategically placing windows, skylights, and glass doors allows sunlight to illuminate the space, highlighting the textures and colors of natural materials used in the design. This natural illumination not only enhances the aesthetic quality of the interiors but also promotes a sense of well-being and connection to the outside world. The changing light throughout the day can create different moods within the home, further emphasizing the beauty of impermanence and the Wabi-Sabi philosophy. Finally, the integration of natural sounds into the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape can enhance the overall sensory experience of the home. This can be achieved by designing outdoor spaces that encourage the presence of birds, wind chimes, or water features. The gentle sound of rustling leaves or flowing water can create a calming atmosphere that promotes relaxation and mindfulness. By thoughtfully considering how sound interacts with the environment, you can create a home that not only looks beautiful but also feels harmonious and alive. This holistic approach to design reinforces the principles of Wabi-Sabi, celebrating the beauty of nature in all its forms and creating a sanctuary that nurtures both the body and spirit. The role of sustainability in Wabi-Sabi design. Sustainability plays a crucial role in the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape. This philosophy not only embraces the beauty of imperfection and transience but also aligns seamlessly with eco-friendly practices that promote harmony with nature. In a world increasingly focused on environmental impact, incorporating sustainable elements into home design is essential. Utilizing reclaimed materials, such as wood or stone, can add character and history to the home while reducing the demand for new resources. This approach not only honors the past but also reflects the Wabi-Sabi belief in valuing what is authentic and genuine, creating a living space that tells a story and fosters a deeper connection to the environment. Moreover, the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape can benefit from energy-efficient solutions that reduce the ecological footprint of the home. This includes installing solar panels, energy-efficient windows, and high-quality insulation. These features not only lower energy consumption but also create a more comfortable living environment. The use of natural ventilation and passive heating can further enhance the sustainability of the design. By thoughtfully integrating these elements, homeowners can enjoy the benefits of modern technology while adhering to the Wabi-Sabi principles of simplicity and functionality. This balance between contemporary living and traditional values fosters a sense of peace and contentment in the home. Another significant aspect of sustainability in the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape is the incorporation of native landscaping. By choosing plants that thrive in the local climate, homeowners can create beautiful outdoor spaces that require minimal maintenance and water. Native plants not only support local wildlife but also contribute to the overall health of the ecosystem. This approach aligns with the Wabi-Sabi appreciation for nature's imperfections, as it encourages the growth of plants in their natural state, celebrating their unique forms and colors. The result is a landscape that feels authentic and connected to the surrounding environment, enhancing the overall aesthetic of the home. In addition to landscaping, the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape can also incorporate sustainable furniture and decor. Opting for handmade or locally sourced items can significantly reduce the carbon footprint associated with mass-produced goods. Choosing furniture made from sustainable materials, such as bamboo or reclaimed wood, not only supports eco-friendly practices but also adds character to the interior. These pieces often showcase the natural imperfections and unique qualities that embody the Wabi-Sabi philosophy. By surrounding oneself with meaningful and sustainable decor, the home becomes a reflection of personal values and a commitment to preserving the environment. Finally, the integration of mindfulness into the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape enhances the overall sustainability of the living space. Mindfulness encourages individuals to appreciate the present moment and the beauty in simplicity, which aligns perfectly with Wabi-Sabi principles. Creating spaces that promote relaxation and reflection, such as cozy reading nooks, meditation areas, or outdoor retreats, fosters a deeper connection to both the home and the surrounding landscape. This holistic approach to design not only nurtures the spirit but also reinforces the importance of sustainable living, reminding inhabitants to cherish and protect the environment. Ultimately, the combination of sustainability and Wabi-Sabi philosophy results in a home that is not only visually stunning but also deeply meaningful and environmentally responsible. Creating a harmonious flow between indoor and outdoor spaces. In the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape, creating a harmonious flow between indoor and outdoor spaces is essential for enhancing the overall living experience. This design philosophy encourages a seamless transition that allows the inhabitants to feel connected to nature, promoting a sense of tranquility and well-being. By incorporating large windows, sliding doors, and open floor plans, the boundaries between the indoors and outdoors can be blurred, inviting natural light and fresh air into the home. This connection not only enhances the aesthetic appeal but also fosters a deeper appreciation for the surrounding environment, aligning perfectly with the Wabi-Sabi principles of simplicity and natural beauty. To achieve this harmonious flow, the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape can utilize elements such as patios, decks, or terraces that extend from the interior spaces. These outdoor areas can serve as extensions of the living room or dining area, creating inviting spaces for relaxation and socializing. The use of natural materials, like wood and stone, for these outdoor features reinforces the Wabi-Sabi ethos, celebrating the beauty of imperfections and the organic forms found in nature. Additionally, incorporating comfortable seating and greenery can transform these spaces into serene retreats, where one can unwind and enjoy the sights and sounds of the natural world. Landscaping plays a vital role in enhancing the connection between the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape and its surroundings. Thoughtfully designed gardens that incorporate native plants, stone pathways, and water features can create an inviting atmosphere that complements the home's architecture. By choosing plants that thrive in the local climate, homeowners can minimize maintenance while celebrating the natural beauty of their environment. This approach not only supports biodiversity but also creates a sense of place, allowing the home to blend seamlessly with its landscape. The interplay of textures, colors, and forms in the garden can mirror the interior design, creating a cohesive aesthetic that flows effortlessly from inside to outside. Moreover, the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape can benefit from mindful design choices that prioritize sustainability and environmental stewardship. This includes using permeable materials for walkways and patios, which allow rainwater to infiltrate the ground, reducing runoff and promoting groundwater recharge. Incorporating rain gardens and bioswales can further enhance the landscape's ecological function while providing beautiful visual elements. These sustainable practices not only contribute to the overall health of the environment but also reflect the Wabi-Sabi values of simplicity and respect for nature, creating a home that is both beautiful and responsible. Finally, the integration of art and decor that reflects the Wabi-Sabi philosophy can enhance the connection between the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape and its outdoor spaces. Artwork inspired by nature, such as sculptures or wall hangings made from natural materials, can create focal points that draw the eye toward the landscape. Additionally, incorporating elements like wind chimes or water features can introduce soothing sounds that enhance the sensory experience of the home. By thoughtfully curating these elements, homeowners can create a living space that not only celebrates the beauty of imperfection but also fosters a deep sense of harmony between the indoors and outdoors, enriching daily life and promoting mindfulness. The importance of natural materials in Wabi-Sabi design. In the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape, the use of natural materials is fundamental to achieving the desired aesthetic and emotional impact. Wabi-Sabi celebrates the beauty of nature and the imperfections inherent in materials, making it essential to select elements that reflect these values. Natural materials such as wood, stone, clay, and linen not only contribute to the overall aesthetic but also create a sense of warmth and authenticity within the home. These materials possess unique textures, colors, and patterns that tell a story, allowing the inhabitants to feel a deeper connection to their living space. By embracing the natural characteristics of materials, the design fosters an environment that is both calming and inspiring. When considering the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape, reclaimed and sustainably sourced materials become particularly significant. Using reclaimed wood for flooring, beams, or furniture not only reduces environmental impact but also adds a layer of history and character to the home. Each piece carries its own narrative, showcasing the passage of time through its wear and imperfections. Similarly, natural stone can be utilized in various applications, from countertops to accent walls, providing a tactile experience that enhances the overall design. These materials not only align with the Wabi-Sabi philosophy but also promote sustainable living, which is increasingly important in today's world. Incorporating natural textiles is another vital aspect of the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape. Fabrics made from organic cotton, linen, or wool add softness and comfort to the interior spaces. These materials, when left in their natural state or dyed with eco-friendly methods, maintain their organic appeal and complement the overall design ethos. Textiles can be used in various ways, from upholstery to curtains and cushions, creating layers of texture that invite relaxation and warmth. The choice of colors should reflect the natural palette found in the environment, with earthy tones and muted hues that evoke a sense of calm and serenity. The integration of natural elements extends beyond materials to include the design of the landscape itself in the single-story house design, emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape. Incorporating native plants and natural landscaping techniques not only enhances the visual appeal but also promotes biodiversity and ecological balance. A thoughtfully designed garden can serve as an extension of the home, blurring the lines between indoor and outdoor spaces. Utilizing stone pathways, wooden decks, and water features can create a harmonious environment that reflects the principles of Wabi-Sabi, where nature and architecture coexist in a balanced relationship. Ultimately, the single-story house design, emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape, thrives on the intentional selection and use of natural materials. By prioritizing sustainability, authenticity, and the inherent beauty of nature, this design philosophy creates spaces that are not only visually appealing but also deeply meaningful. Homeowners can cultivate an environment that encourages mindfulness, appreciation for the present moment, and a strong connection to the natural world. This approach not only enhances the aesthetic quality of the home but also nurtures the well-being of its inhabitants, allowing them to thrive in a space that truly reflects their values and lifestyle. Creating a mindful space with Wabi-Sabi principles. In the single-story house design, emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape, the essence of mindfulness plays a crucial role in shaping the living environment. Mindfulness in design encourages a deeper awareness of the surroundings and promotes a sense of peace and tranquility. By incorporating elements that foster mindfulness, the design becomes more than just a visual experience. It transforms into a holistic sanctuary that nurtures the spirit. This can be achieved through the careful selection of colors, textures, and layouts that invite calmness and reflection. Soft, muted tones and natural materials create a soothing atmosphere, allowing for a serene space where one can unwind and connect with their inner self. The layout of the single-story house design, emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape, also contributes significantly to creating a mindful space. Open floor plans that flow seamlessly from one area to another promote a sense of connection and openness. This design encourages movement and interaction with the space while maintaining a sense of balance and harmony. Thoughtfully placed windows and sliding doors can bring in natural light and views of the landscape, further enhancing the connection to nature. Each room should be designed to serve a purpose while allowing for flexibility, so that the space can adapt to the needs of its inhabitants. This adaptability fosters a mindful lifestyle, encouraging individuals to engage with their environment in a more meaningful way.
Magic in the air, pumpkin spices everywhere, cozy blankets, fireside in autumn, we all confide.
In addition to the physical layout, the incorporation of nature into the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape is essential for promoting mindfulness. Nature has a profound impact on our well-being, and integrating natural elements such as plants, water features, and natural light can enhance the overall experience of the space. Indoor plants not only purify the air but also bring a sense of tranquility and vitality to the home. Water features, such as small fountains or ponds, can create soothing sounds that further promote relaxation. By blurring the lines between indoors and outdoors, the design encourages a deeper appreciation for the natural world, fostering a mindful approach to living. The choice of furnishings and decor in the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape should also reflect the principles of mindfulness. Selecting pieces that are functional, aesthetically pleasing, and meaningful can create a curated environment that resonates with the inhabitants. Handmade items or those with a story behind them can serve as focal points, encouraging reflection and conversation. Additionally, decluttering and minimizing excess can lead to a more organized and peaceful space, allowing for greater mental clarity. Each item in the home should serve a purpose and contribute to the overall ambience, reinforcing the idea of mindfulness in everyday life.
Candles glow with soft light, colorful mums placed with flair, wreaths hang on the door so wide, warm-sided, we're all inside. Candles glow with soft delight, rustling woods placed with flair, wreaths hang on the door so wide, warm-sided.
Ultimately, the single-story house design emphasizing Wabi-Sabi approach to interiors and landscape is about creating a space that embodies mindfulness and promotes well-being. By thoughtfully considering the layout, natural elements, and furnishings, the design can foster a deeper connection to both the environment and oneself. This mindful approach not only enhances the aesthetic quality of the home but also nurtures a lifestyle that values presence, simplicity, and authenticity. In a world that often feels chaotic, such a space offers a refuge where one can find peace and inspiration, allowing the beauty of imperfection to shine through.